Okay. Let's...
どうしたんだ、はるか。
よう、久しぶりだな。
お前、浜崎。
すまねえな、迷惑かけちまって。あの子は？
ああ、はるかか。あいつはあんたのことが嫌いなんだろ。
なるほどな。まあ無理もね
え。ところで浜崎、お前脱獄してきたのか？どうして脱獄なんかしたんだ？そんなことをしてもまた罪を重くするだけだ。そうだろう。何日か前、冴島という男がここを訪れた。その時お前の名前を口にしていたんだが。
その話本当か？
ああ、
そうか、冴島のやつちゃんと生き延びていたのか。そうか。
やはり知り合いなのか。
ああ。それで冴島はどうした？ちゃんとカムロ町には行けたのか？
ああ、向かった。その後無事にたどり着いたかまではわからないがな。
そうか、そうか。
お前、あの冴島って男とはどういう関係なんだ？
兄弟だ。奴は俺の兄弟分だ。
兄弟？
キル、あんたにどうしても頼みがある。
何してるんだお前。
俺は兄弟を男にしてやりてえ。だから頼む。俺の最初で最後の頼み聞いてくれ。
So, Hamazaki, what do you want? Well, it's kind of a long story, but Saejima, he's the guy who bumped off Yoshiharu Ueno, chairman of the Ueno Seiwa, back in '85. Wait, that's... Yep. You spend enough time in Kamurocho, you're gonna hear the story. Saejima killed 18 men, all by himself that day. That's what they say. Anyway, the two of us only just met. Both locked up in a private prison a stone's throw away from here. What do you mean, private prison? I mean, the government's not involved. They put the contract in place, yeah, but the private sector's been running the joint since the day they broke ground. They call it Okinawa Penitentiary Number 2. Take it you never heard the name. No. I had no idea a place like that existed in Okinawa. The officials call it a correctional facility, but that's a load of bull. It's a dumping ground for washed up yakuza they want to snuff out for good. It was only a few days ago that Saejima got shipped down from whatever shithole they had him locked up, up in Tokyo, which is when you met. Bingo. And you two planned the jailbreak together, more or less. Though I'm the one who came up with the idea, if I'm being honest. Why do you pick Saejima as your partner? You saw him, right? Guy's built like a frickin' brick wall. More importantly, I knew what really happened back in '85. The truth. Go on. Back in the day, Saejima was real tight with Majima. Yeah? That Majima. And that Ueno Sewa hit, the one where Saejima slaughtered those 18 guys, that was originally going to be a two-man job. Saejima and Majima. Majima-san and Saejima were accomplices? Yep. But the day of the attack, Majima never showed. That betrayal's how I convinced Saejima to break out with me. Explains why Saejima was talking about revenge when he was here. It's all bullshit, though. Majima would never have betrayed his brother. They were both set up. By who? Guy named Shibata. Was heading up a third-tier Tojo family at the time. Problem is, Saejima and I got split up before I got to tell him what really happened. I think I can guess the favor you want. Yeah, you gotta tell him the truth, no matter what. Why is it so important? As it stands, Saejima's gonna try and kill Majima. Not only that, but I really respect him. He doesn't deserve to be living a life in the dark, you know? I mean, sure, I only asked him to help me bust out because of how tough he is, but he actually started trusting me during the escape. Me, of all people. Look, my life's been nothing but betrayal after betrayal. I've been on both sides of the coin. But two people look beyond all that. Chose to trust me anyway. You and Saejima. Hamazaki. I want another chance to start over. Be a true brother to a guy who went out on a limb and actually trusted me. So I'm begging you, Kiryu-san. You gotta help me. One question first. What's that? Why do you need me to do it? Can't you go tell Saejima all this yourself? Well, what is it, Hamazaki?
What? 俺が脱獄した後、サツとの取引に使おうとしていたブツだ。沖縄第二刑務所なんて限りなく非合法に近い施設が生まれた経緯と、その資金面での金の流れが書かれている。
これは
そうだ。今から5年前、あんたも関係したあの東上界の消えた100億事件。実はあの事件で動いていたあの金も沖縄第二刑務所設立の裏資金となるはずの金だったんだ。
どういうことなんだ。
A year back, when I was still suckling the Tojo clan teat, I found out that the top brass over at the Tokyo PD had their hands dirty, real dirty, with tons of shady cash. Bet you can guess where I learned all that. The snake flower. Yep, they've been working with one of the top men on the force for years, laundered his money through foreign banks and everything. Why go through all that trouble, though? What did the police need with all that cash? What they needed was to build what one of their highest ranking bullies calls their utopia. Penitentiary number 2? Right again. The idea was they'd build a place to toss all the convicted yakuza they round up, then go and make deals with those very same yakuza. What kind of deals? Stuff like bribing people to commit crimes. Then when the cops came in and saved the day, everyone think they were heroes. Crime would become a police-controlled affair. That's absurd. Yeah, an absurd power grab. Whoever handled those crimes would get big brownie points on the force, end up rocketing up the ranks. I still can't believe the 10 billion Jingu was trying to launder through the Tojo was supposed to end up with the cops. Believe me, I was just as surprised as you when I found out. Even with the money getting blown to high heaven, the paper trail alone is some serious shit. Honestly, the only reason I grabbed this file in the first place is because I wanted a little dirt on the warden. Something I could use to bargain my way out of there. You know? But I gotta say, I never thought I'd stumble on a shitstorm this massive. Almost feels like it's out of my league, if you get me. I show up on Tokyo PD's doorstep with this baby in tow, and that'd be the last anyone ever hears of me. Turns out this file's not the bargaining chip I was hoping it'd be. It's yours now. But why me? Because you were at the center of everything that went down 5 years ago. Hell, you even had to beat the shit out of your own brother at the end of it all then.
Nah.
Kiryu. Come on, don't give me the silent treatment here. I just don't get it. Why did you show me that? I already told you. You gotta go to Kamurocho and tell my boy Saejima what really... There's more to it than that. I know there is. Besides, you would end up behind bars again in no time without this bargaining chip of yours. So tell me, Hamazaki, what are you really after?
俺らがいなくなっちまった登場会で今とんでもねえことが起こってるんだ。俺はな、桐生、あんたにもう一度あの町の頂点に立ってもらいてんだよ。そうじゃなきゃ俺たちが命かけてきた登場会がなくなっちまうんだ。
Taichi in the house. Yo. Realm, Uncle Kaz. Looks like you kids had a good trip. You enjoyed yourself? Oh yeah, it was awesome. We hiked, went camping, even saw some old bones and stuff at a museum. Wasn't it super cool, Kochi? Mm-hmm. You gotta go with us sometime, Uncle Kaz. How's your grades trip, Ayako? Great.
Ne, おじさん。あの人は？
天崎さんだ。俺の昔からの知り合いで。
ダメ！近寄らないで！
はるか姉ちゃん。
この子たちに近づかないで。
はるか。
おじさんは黙ってて。私はね、この人のこと許したわけじゃないの。おじさんは忘れたの？この浜崎って人は1年前おじさんのこと刺したんだよ。私、それ目の前で見てたんだよ。
そうだよな。俺は悪党だもんな。
浜崎。
悪かったな、はるかちゃんよ。その子たちに近づこうとして。
くない。いいわけないじゃない。おじさんは本当に浜崎って人のこと信用してるの？
ああ、してるよ。
もういい。もう私、おじさんがどうなっても知らないから。
Okay. Right. You're going back to Kamurocho, aren't you? Haruka, I just don't get it, Uncle Kaz. How can you trust him so easily? Stab you in broad daylight. Uncle Kaz, you almost died. I'll never trust him. Never in a million years. Haruka, please. Whenever I see him, I just think back to what happened last year. What he did to you. That memory terrifies me, Uncle Kaz. Haruka. I've always believed in you. You know I have. But this time, I'm really worried. Feels like if you go to Tokyo now, you're never gonna come home. Oof. You heard us talking last night, huh? Maybe you want to know what happened 5 years ago, but I don't care one way or the other. I just want you to be safe. You don't care, Haruka. You lost both your parents in that incident. I lost Nishiki and Kazuma-san. If there really was something more going on behind the scenes, wouldn't you want to know what it was? I'm happy just being here with you, Uncle Kaz. That's all I need, not the truth. Just you. Haruka.
安心しな。桐生は東京へは行かない。それに俺も今すぐここを出ていくよ。
浜崎。
もう決めたんだ。俺は冴島に真実が伝わりゃそれでいい。それは他の誰かに頼むとしよう。だから桐生さんよ、あのファイルのことは忘れてくれ。あんたにはここでの新しい生活があるんだろう。
でもそれじゃお前が。
心配すんな。俺は結構しぶとい。獄中で冴島の帰りをゆっくり待つとするよ。
浜崎。
Guess I'm gonna head down to the station now. Turn myself in. Already. Sooner the better, I figure. Anyway, I'll be seeing you, Kiryu-san. Hold on. Do you even know where the police station is? I'm an adult. I got eyes. I'll find it. I'm coming with you, Hamazaki. We might have had our differences, but you at least deserve a proper send-off after all we've been through together. Suit yourself. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. You sure about this, Hamazaki? 100%. The only way I'm reunited with Saejima is when we're both back in the slammer. Hamazaki. Please, why won't you listen to me? My brother was sent to a prison in Okinawa. I know he was. You can say that all you want, lady, but I've never heard of this penitentiary number 2 you keep going on about. Now go home already. No, please. You have to listen to me. I'm begging you. We already have listened. Listen. I already told you. We looked through the logs of every prisoner shipped down here. Your brother isn't, and has never been, in an Okinawan prison. He is. I just know he is. Please, check for Taiga Saijima. Just one more time. Please, officer. What?
な
Huh?
これ以上調べても同じです。とにかくもうお引き取りください。
ちょっと待ってください。
あんたもしかして冴島大河の知り合いか？
タイガーは私の兄です。
ちょっと警察署の前では都合が悪いな。もしよければ少しお話を聞かせてもらえませんか？
もしかして兄のことで何かご存知なんですか？
ああ、場合によっちゃあんたの力になれるかもしれん。
とにかく人目のつかない場所に行こう。お付き合いいただけますか？
はい。
The heck is this place, Kiryu? The ex-hideout of a family called the Tamashiro I crossed swords with last year. It's been empty for a while now. If there's anywhere we won't be interrupted, it's here. So, are you ready to talk? We might be able to find where your brother is if we pull information we have. Right. Now, you said you were Taiga Saijima's sister. That's right. My name is Yasuko Saijima. I haven't seen my brother for 25 years now. Every single day I try to visit him in prison, but they never once let me in to see him. Not a single time in all those years. Then just a few days ago, I heard he was being transferred to penitentiary number 2 down in Okinawa. As soon as they told me, I left Kamurocho and raced down here. But no matter how many times I ask, all the authorities insist such a place has never existed. That's what we walked in on. Yes, I'm at my wit's end here. Yasuko-san, yeah? Anyone who told you penitentiary number 2 doesn't exist either doesn't know the truth or was lying to you. It's real, alright. What? I should know. I've been there. You have? Oh yeah, they gave it some fancy name and number like a regular old prison, but it's not actually government run. You ever hear of a private prison? Of course, and that's what penitentiary number 2 is? Yep. Details are gonna have to come later though. I've got some more important news for you first. Truth of the matter is, I know your brother. You know Taiga? Oh, and here's another grain of truth for you. He's long gone from Okinawa. Probably reached Kamurocho by now if I had to guess. Me and him broke out together a few days ago. You... what? He's telling the truth. Your brother washed up at my orphanage the next day, and I ended up giving him some money to get up to Kamurocho. Sorry, Yasuko. You just missed him. In that case, I can't afford to waste any more time here. I need to get back to Kamurocho at once.
どういうことだこりゃ。
どうした？
変な連中が大量にビルに入ってきやがった。刺すかもしれん。どうする桐生？
今警察に捕まったら説明するのに時間がかかる。とりあえずここを出よう。
はい。
間に合わなかったか。警察じゃない。誰なんだこいつらは。
探したぜ浜崎。まさか生きていたとはな。
So, that's the bitch who went running to the police, begging to see Saejima. Who are these guys? Hamazaki. Guards. From that shithole penitentiary I was telling you about. These pricks are the cruelest goons in the business. Rich coming from an escaped convict. Look, I'll go back with you, whatever I gotta do. Just leave these two out of it. They don't got a damn thing to do with this. No can do. Don't worry, Hamazaki. We're not gonna kill you, but you're gonna need a serious attitude adjustment once we get you back in the slammer. Might have to beat you till you change. Either way, the bitch isn't going anywhere. Why? This is between you and me. Sorry, but Warden's orders. He told me to bring him Taiga Saijima's sister, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Me? But why would... This is a load of bull. Hamazaki. Huh? Take care of Yasuko-san. What? What are you saying, Kiryu? I'll handle the guards. You stay behind me and keep her safe, understand? Yeah. You heard that? Hear that? If you want to get to Yasuko, you're gonna have to go through me. And who are you, tough guy? Someone who spent almost a quarter of his life in prison. And I can tell. You're no ordinary guards. Step aside, pal, or who knows, we might just accidentally beat you to death. I think you'll find that not as easy as you expect. Your funeral. No more fucking around. Slaughter him.
ちは先に行け。後の処理は俺がやる。だからあんたは一刻も早く冴島のところへ。
浜崎さん。
お前
どういうわけかわからんが、安子さん、あんたも命を狙われているようだ。桐生。
ああ、分かってる。俺も一緒にカムロ町に行く。
すまねえな、あの子供たちを裏切るようなことをさせちまって。
俺はお前に頼まれてするわけじゃない。カムロ町に行くのは俺の意志だ。
早く行け。こっちのことは心配するな。
行こう、安子さん。
はい。浜崎さん、ありがとうございました。兄にあなたのような親友がいたこと誇らしく思います。
やめてくれ、そういうの。
兄には必ずあなたのこと伝えます。
いいから行け。
さあ行こう。
俺も山になっちまったみたいだな。
Alright.